when you go on semen retention, stuff like this will happen, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. I'll be in the gym, minding my own business, and then some girl and her boyfriend will come in, they'll be at a machine next to me, and I'll just be lifting. And then I see her looking at me multiple times. Then I see her take off her hoodie and be like looking at herself in the mirror and just glance in my direction, walking by me, squatting down to pick up dumbbells in my way, and I don't like it. And this stuff is unusual. It's not normal. That's why I notice it, because day to day, stuff like this doesn't happen. Okay? A handful of times in my semen retention journey, I've had women with boyfriends choosing me, looking at me, giving me choosing signals when they're next to their boyfriend, taking their hoodie off, showing off, walking by me. I'm just like, man, what are you doing? And it used to gas my ego up a little bit. Oh, yeah, I could have her if I want to, but she's not loyal, so I don't want her. Man, she's probably cheating on her man. I would hate to be him. But now I feel bad. I feel bad for him, and I feel bad for her. Because it's probably a superficial relationship, you know? They're probably just both lonely, or they're both sex addict, whatever. But it makes me feel uncomfortable. Because I don't like attention. I don't like people looking at me. I used to love it. And sometimes now I'll be like, man, that's a good looking woman. Hopefully she looks at me so I can talk to her. But when it's a woman with a man just looking at me, and you know she wants you, and she comes a couple feet away from you, like, man, this has happened too. Women in my gym that usually come in with men, boyfriends, and then they come in alone the next day or the next week, but they come in alone next time. And then they come next to me when they don't have to. When there's a different machine, that same machine open away from me. Or they come in the back of the gym where people like warm up and stretch, and that's all wide open, right? But she chooses to stand arm length away in these tight leggings and tank top that shows half her stomach. I don't like it. Because it's like the devil trying to get me to get prideful. It's like the devil trying to get me to stumble. It's like the devil trying to just get me off core. Trying to get me off of my focus. I don't like it. I mean, this has happened probably half a dozen times. I remember I was in the airport with my mom, just waiting to get on the plane, and she was like, you see that woman keep looking at you? I'm like, no, I don't see it. And then a couple minutes goes by, my mom was like, look, she looked at you again. I'm just like, Mom, I don't like that. Please stop bringing that to my attention. Because it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like people looking at me. I really don't. I like to be low-key. I like to chill, you know? I like interaction. I like communicating with people and talking to people. But if I don't know you, man, like, it really does make me feel sketched out. It does. And this shows me these women choosing men when they have a boyfriend. It shows me, like, you really gotta know who you're with. You really gotta, like, vet somebody out. You know, you really have to get to know somebody and trust them before committing to them, getting serious with them, getting married, getting engaged. Like, you think you know somebody until stuff like this happens. Like, could you imagine being that guy? Could you imagine being that guy that is in a relationship with a girl, but yet her profile is public and she's posting bikini pics with her boobs out and her butt? Like, obviously, excuse me, trying to get attention. Not like, hey, I'm on a vacation at the beach, but no, it's like, hey, I'm on the beach with my boobs out, with my butt out, trying to get attention. Like, you can tell the difference, man. Could you imagine being that guy who's in a relationship with a girl and her Snapchat name is in her bio? Could you imagine being that guy in a relationship with a girl who is texting other men, who has single guy friends? Guys, this is like a common theme. This is a common thing. Guys will not speak up. They're so just happy having an attractive girl they can have sex with and they can be in a relationship with. Even though she runs the relationship, they're just happy to get the bare minimum. It's sad. That's what we've come to, man. The women have all the power. And it's not a power thing, bro. It shouldn't be a power thing. It should just be, hey, I mess with you. I like you. I want to build something with you. And then she thinks the same way. And y'all can just build each other up. Hey, let's make money together, worship God together, have children, raise them up the right way, build a generational wealth, help people, volunteer, just be good people. And worship God, most important thing, obviously. But yet, people, it's all a game, man. It's all vanity to people. People don't make plans anymore. People don't make visions, make future goals. They don't do that. It's just like, all right, I'm content, got the girl, got a decent job. Like, this is pretty good. I know it can get better, but I don't really want to grind to get to that point. That's how people think. So, understand this is going to happen. If anything, it should just sketch you out. You shouldn't feel happy and prideful about that. Like, oh yeah, man, she's dating that guy, but she's looking at me. I'm that guy. I'm special. I got the gains. I'm looking good. Hard work showing off. Let's go. No, you should be like, why is she doing that? Like, is she not satisfied with him? What's going on? I mean, you guys gotta be conscious of this stuff. Because understand, like, a lot of it's spiritual. A lot of stuff we do is like because of, we can't even explain it. A lot of us just do stuff because we're empty and we don't have that firm foundation on God, so we just do whatever. Like, we're selfish. Our life is revolved around ourselves. And a lot of women don't appreciate the man they have because, one, their man isn't a godly man. He's not a high-value man. He is, like, you're not going to appreciate him because he's not of value, okay? And these women know they can just get another man. They know how many DMs they get. They know how they can post a photo of them in the leggings and sports bra in the mirror, butt showing, man, I haven't cussed in a while, but I just did. Butt showing, excuse me, gotta repent. Butt showing, and get 20 guys to swipe up on that. They know they can do that. So if you have a man that's just like the 20 other men that will text you when you make a post like that, you don't care. You won't appreciate what you have because he's low value. I wouldn't appreciate something that's low value. Like, man, you have a penny. You don't really appreciate the penny because it's so low value. Okay, what can you buy with a penny? You can't buy anything with a penny. At least not in the U.S. I can't. I don't think I can buy anything with a penny. Come to think of it, I can't. Maybe 100 pennies I can, but one penny I'm not going to appreciate like that. If I lose a penny, I'm not going to be upset. If a woman loses this man, it was cool, but I'm going out to the bar with my girls tonight. I'm going to get some attention from some guys. Whatever happens, happens. Then she ends up going out with the guy, and then he's 4.5 to 8 inches inside of her, depending on who he is and his size, his equipment. But the point is, that's always why women move on so much faster than men. Because women are emotional, their emotions fluctuate, and they have a lot more distractions. They have a lot more opportunities than men. A guy has to actually grind to get an attractive woman, has to put in that work. But a woman is just going with the flow. Okay, he hit me up, I don't gotta do anything, he'll text me back, no big deal. Women don't have to do anything, man. Women can just, I need some attention, put the bikini on, go out to the pool, have her friend take some photos, post it on IG that night, get a bunch of comments from her friends. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh my goodness, gorgeous. Oh, beautiful, cute, sexy. Oh, oh, oh. All these emojis, validation from her own friends. And then you have the 250 guys that like the post too. And then you have them, 20 of them DM her, 25 of them. Hey, man, it's been a while since I've seen you. Hey, how's college? Are you back in town? Oh, you're back in town. Well, we should meet up and get some coffee. Oh, you go to that gym? I thought about going to that gym. We should get a leg day. You got all these guys up in the DMs. So she's like, no big deal. And then you have the guy that she left. Oh, man. what am I gonna do? Because it's exhausting, man. Trying to talk to women like in this day, it's exhausting. It's a job. Personally, I don't miss it. Like, I may try once in a while. I may try once in a while. I may send a DM. Once in a while, I may approach a woman in public. But honestly, man, I remember back in high school and middle school when the relationships lasted. It was when the girl pursued the guy. It was when the girl initiated it. And she liked him more than he liked her. And they would last. And they would be hot and heavy, and they would hang out a lot. And it would be, like, easy and fun. That's how it has to be. So if I got forced something, it ain't gonna be like that. And I've had those, man. I've had those good, like, interactions and relationships with women that's, like, it's been easy. And I'll take that any day instead of, like, having to go out with a woman a dozen times, get her, like, interested in me. Like, that's just stupid. I don't like it. I like going with the flow. And we have to get to that point of, like, okay, well, if I gotta wait a long time to get that, I'm gonna wait because it's going to be worth the wait. You know, just like getting in shape. I'm gonna look good, bro. It's gonna be worth it. So get right, man. Be the most balanced man you can be, and the results will come.